In the last couple of days, we've been looking at God, first of all, calling us in and then equipping us. And so what is the purpose of all of this? Well, we're going to look at, again, the book of Luke, chapter 9, verse 2, and continue to look at what Jesus says in regard to sending us out. And here's how the verse reads. He sent them to preach the kingdom of God and to heal the sick. Now, for many of us, as we talked about yesterday, we often we'll be the first to find every good excuse, every reason why someone else should be sent out besides us. And here's the point I think God really wants to get across. The very reasons that we disqualify ourselves, a lot of times are the very reasons that God desires to actually send us out. One of my favorite verses is in 2 Corinthians chapter 1, verses 3 and 4, and it says this, that God comforts us in all of our trouble, so that the trouble that we are experiencing with the comfort He gives us, we can give that comfort to others. And so in this verse here, we see that not only did Jesus call in these disciples, but then He sent them out. And what exactly did He send them out to do? Well, he sent them out to do two things, and I believe they're both true today. He sent them out to provide tangibly for needs, but He also sent them out to really deal with the spiritual condition of the people. Now, typically today we tend to overemphasize one or the other. And so, for instance, we may emphasize just the spiritual, and really we go out with a mindset like this. I will go ahead and meet your needs or provide a meal for you if you act a certain way or if you come to church. But in some ways it's really a manipulation. On the other hand, the other extreme is this. We're kind of nervous to really go too much into the spirituality of the situation, and so we kind of take the easy road. And we're simply in the business we're going to meet a few needs here and there, provide a few meals, because who is really going to object to that? I think God calls us to do both. Jesus did both. He met the needs tangibly, think of the 5,000, but He also was very concerned about the spiritual condition of people. So remember this, that God has first of all called you in, He's equipped you, but He's also sent you out to compassionately meet needs, but also to have very candid, gentle, but truthful situations with people that ultimately lead them to Christ.